my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's Brooke, if you didn't already know. Every time I put on my Instagram story one of those question boxes, you guys always ask how I am, like actually how am I? And that makes me kind of forget that you guys only see the good parts of my life, the lavish things that I show on Instagram, and that couldn't be the furthest from the truth. I am a normal human. I have a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and I wanted to tell you guys how I deal with it. Obviously, mental health is such an important thing, and it always will be. Whether you're 5 years old or 100 years old, it's important and it affects everything you do. How you feel, how you think, how you act. And obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I know what works for me, and that's just listening to my body and what it needs. And one of the key things is talking about my feelings. It's never easy to bottle things up. For me, I'm a very social, outgoing person, so I love to talk about what's going on inside of me. And I think a lot of people aren't that way, which is fine. Everyone deals with their feelings in their own way. One thing that you do have to keep in mind is when you talk to your family and friends, you need to make sure that they have the capacity to take on your problems, because they're dealing with their own stuff and they might be telling you about it or they might not. Like, everyone has their own hidden things that they're dealing with. So I feel like a very great option, which everyone should utilize, is therapy or counseling. And obviously, traditional therapy can be expensive. There are alternatives, and one of them is BetterHelp. And one, thank you for sponsoring this video, BetterHelp. I'm actually really excited that I get to tell you guys about them, because before I didn't know it was an option, and it's a very good one. Basically, it is professional counseling done online. Yes, it's online, but it is secure. Once you sign up, they will assess your needs and they will match you with a professional therapist. Say you don't click with them, no big deal. Also, don't quit there. You will be, for no charge and very easily, switched to a different therapist, but they're very good at what they do. So chances are you will love yours. It's more affordable, and you have the option for financial aid, which is huge. Therapy should be accessible to everyone. And being online, you can literally message your therapist whenever. You can log in at any time of the day and message them. You can also have those scheduled phone calls or video calls. You don't have to drive there. You don't have to sit there with the awkwardness in the waiting room. There's so many pros, I feel like, to it being online. And if you use my code, betterhelp.com/Brooke Hyland, you will get 10% off your first month. I think everyone should do it, or at least try it. So yeah, definitely click the link. So another thing that has helped me is working out, being active. It's actually weird because a few months ago, this was not a habit of mine. I actually was like, I don't work out. I could never. Like, I can't walk, run, can't do anything. But I've since incorporated it into my life, and every morning I've been going to a group workout class, and preferably like a hot Pilates or a yoga, because that's what I like the best. I could never go to a gym personally because I am not motivated enough. I would just end up being on TikTok. So being on my yoga mat is a great place where I go there for an hour and I sit there and it's just me and my mat, and that's where my focus is. I'm kind of like ignoring all of the chaos and whatever else is going on in my life outside of that room. So I feel like that puts me in a good headspace. All group classes and gym memberships aren't available for everyone, and there's other options also. Whenever I was in quarantine, I was doing the Chloe Ting workouts and the Alexis Ren ab workouts, so those are also available. I know when it comes to work, I will get overwhelmed and I'm like, I'm not even being productive anymore because my head is going 17 different ways, and I will literally just get up, listen to my body, and I'll go for a little walk. Or if I need to run an errand to the post office, I'll walk it there. Or if I want to work at the coffee shop, I'll walk there. So yeah, just overall listening to what you need. It's important. So cleaning is that weird? My room being messy stresses me out. So me cleaning it up is like a sense of whew. So if you haven't tried that, I recommend being in a clean space. I feel like uncluttered just makes my head declutter. I don't know if that makes sense. And this is also a recent thing that I've added on, and that's reading books. I used to be the girl that binges Netflix series in like one day, which I still will every now and then, but I realized that that doesn't help me in any way. It actually keeps me up at night. Oh, hi, little friend. It keeps me up at night, and I don't end up sleeping as much, which sleeping is another one. Add that in there. But so I've been trying to limit that and read books instead. I just read one last week. It was called Couples Next Door. I really liked it. I'm into mystery type of books. They really grab my attention. Oh, hi. They grab my attention and make me want to keep reading. And right now I'm currently reading 5 Feet Apart, I believe it's called. 5 Feet Away, something. I saw it on TikTok, so my friend actually had it and read it, and now I'm reading it, and I'm about halfway done with it. So yeah, read it. I personally don't like reading in my bed because I get distracted and start looking at TikTok or my phone in general. So like earlier today, I went down to the pool and before work, and I started reading, and I actually have a little date planned for myself tonight, and I'm gonna go watch the sunset in Zilker Park and sit there and read, which I'm going to take you on that journey. I love trying new things. Painting, like being creative. I love stuff like that. Like I've been wanting to bake a cake. Cooking is actually another one. Honestly, this wasn't well thought out because there's a lot of different things that I do that I think add to me being happy overall. So yeah, obviously the people that you're surrounding yourself with too are a huge. Dio. Oh, he doesn't like me today. Dio, how is your mental health? Whatever. But back on the subject of new things, I'm going to take my book 5 Feet Away, and I'm going to go read it at Zilker Park during sunset, which is something that I have never done, and I'm really excited. It's like a date by myself. I might even pick up dinner, or I might pack when I have groceries, but I'm like really excited. I am single, I don't have a boyfriend, but that doesn't mean I don't get to go on dates. I'm dating myself. But yeah, I'm gonna take you along with me to read my book, and I want to encourage you to do new things and listen to your body and give it what it needs. Take time for yourself, treat yourself, because you do deserve it, and you deserve to have a healthy mental state. So listen to yourself and your body. Now let's go do something fun. So the book is actually called In 5 Years, and this is where we're at. Do you like my bookmark? But we have a nice arugula salad for my little pre-dinner snack, and I picked an area that had no one because I get embarrassed. So yeah, so peaceful. I even put on oh, look at my tan lines from laying out. I put a cute little dress on. Update, salad was so good. Yeah. I'm hot. I think next time I come, I'm gonna have to come a little bit later because the Austin heat is like absolutely terrible. It's like 98 degrees, so but still enjoyable. I'm still really glad I did this. I'm gonna start doing this more often. It's nice with like some peace and quiet. Cause like I live with a roommate, there's a cat, like there's just always commotion happening. So it's nice to get a little peace and quiet to yourself. I'm sitting here and there's like a little couple to my left, and then there's a girl I think painting over to the right. I've seen a couple cute puppies, but I just wonder what people's like stories are. Like, are these two dating? Is it their first date? Are they married? Is this girl an artist? Is she doing it for fun? Is she doing it for as a hobby? Is it her full-time job? Does she sell them? Are they for her? Like, I have so many questions. I feel like I'm like that everywhere. I love to people watch. But anyways, alright, well, thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. And if you ever need to talk, seriously, DM me. I try to answer as many as I can, so DM me. Alright, love you guys.